Hey guys, Eric here with Ultimate Unveils, and today's video we're going to be going over. I saw some packs being opened from a trusted seller, Unweighed, box fresh and everything. 30 packs opened, and we're just going to go over kind of my thoughts on that and the monetary value, if there was any. Um, so real quick, so going over, and this isn't like calling out the person who sells the packs or anything like that. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. This is just strictly looking at opening up packs. Doesn't matter really where you get them from or anything like that. So the person that was selling the packs and opening them is TCA. Here's their YouTube channel. TCA Rusty, super great guy. Nothing against him. Nothing against his channel. I watch his videos regularly. This is on my alternate channel, so that's why nothing's highlighted. But I've watched just about all of these. So the box that or I'm sorry, the packs that were recently sold were Team Rocket Unlimited. Okay, and I just have all these ads. I just have the cards here pulled up. This is on PokeElector.com. It just kind of shows real quick some of the cards. Um, so we got like the Dark Arbok, Dark Blastoise, Dark Charizard, Dark Dragonite. Now the ones that you're going for from this set, they're going to be these three. These are the cards that you want to pull. Of course, in a holographic form, and then kind of just a random one, or I guess random two, are the Dark Magneton and then the Dark Slowbro. These are really hard to grade in PSA 10. PSA 9, very common, very affordable. As I've done some research here that I'll tell you about. Dark Slowbro, PSA 9, also readily available, very cheap. Um, so again, those are the cards that you want to pull, and even then, these cards themselves, they really, I mean, graded, you can get them all day, very affordable. Anyways, so what we were looking over was there were 30 packs opened, spread out over separate videos. So they start here. This one was clicked, but just ignore that. That's from a different purchaser that sent in, and those are first edition. So we're just looking at these unlimited packs and these unlimited openings. I'm not going to open the videos or anything like that. I've already watched them. You can go back and watch them and see the polls. So there's five. Sorry. So it starts here. So 4, 5. So there's 9. And then he got some more here. 3 more. And then we jump up, and then he goes to 13. And then I believe, here's the last one. So there was 5 separate openings, and maybe I skipped one, but there was 5 separate openings. No, that was it. There was 5 separate openings to this customer. I'm not going to name the customer's name. 5 separate openings. Um, so again, 4 packs, 5 packs, and then it went 3 here. Then he did a big one, 13, and then there was 5 left over here. You can see them in the thumbnail, and then the same guy, I think he also did Jungle. But so 30 unlimited Team Rocket packs that were boxed fresh from Rusty, which I believe, I'm not saying anything about that. I believe truly boxed fresh unweighed packs from Rusty. That's fine. Rusty does sell at a premium. He did mention in the video that the guy got them. He set up $60 to $75 per pack because of discounts that the guy qualified for. So $65 per pack. Um, there is a premium for buying from genuine trusted sellers. So that is a legitimate thing in the community and in the hobby. So I do understand that. Um, so the 30 packs times 65, it ends up coming out to just under $2,000. Obviously over 2,000 if you include sales tax or things like that, which I'm sure Rusty is having to charge. So $2,000 for 30 packs. Now the polls. So with traditional WotC packs, the polls are 1 and 3. So poll rate 1 and 3. So he should have averaged 10. He did. So he averaged 10 holographic cards. Okay. So everything was in line there. Now the unfortunate part is the cards from the set again, they're unlimited. They're just really not worth that much. And so this is kind of a almost like a trap that I feel like new collectors or just people are falling into. I've fallen into it, opening up packs, buying box rush packs, opening them. Um, so I just think it's kind of unfortunate. I just think something that people need to reevaluate and just make sure run the numbers. Like this guy, he did it spread out over 5 different videos, so maybe he just kind of forgot about it. And maybe looking back on it, he'll think, man, I spent $2,000 on loose packs when in reality, here's up to date today's March 21st. Here's up to date prices on a sealed unlimited Team Rocket box. 27.50 you could buy it. 2800, 2900. You can buy these all day long, 3 grand. But again, if he would have spent $800 more dollars, he could have had an actual factory sealed box, which I would rather have a box than not only loose packs, but than the cards that he pulled. So I'm just real quick, I'm gonna go over the actual cards that he pulled. So in the first video, he did pull the Dark Magneton holographic, but Rusty mentions it has print lines, so it's an immediate 8 or 9. Looking at it, it was probably going to be an 8. He pulled a Dark Golbat holo. Who cares about that card? Next video, 1 holo, Dark Gyarados. Again, who cares about that card? Um, very common cards, very just run of the mill cards. Next video, Dark Arbok, and then he does get a Dark Blastoise holographic. So that is again a chase card that you do want to pull. And then going on to the second to last video, he pulls a trainer, the Here Comes Team Rocket, the Rainbow Energy, Dark Alakazam, Dark Slowbro, and then going from that to the last video, he pulls a Dark Hypno. So there are the 10 holographics. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So there, the 10 holographics, and then I just looked up. I went through and I did all the math for basically the conditions on kind of the higher end for all those cards. Now, keep in mind, whenever you pull a card from a pack, it's very rarely going to be in PSA 10 condition. There is always a chance, but it's very rare. Now, getting a Dark Arbok in a PSA 10 is way different than getting a Dark Magneton, Dark Blastoise holographic. So while there is a market, it's leagues different. So all of those cards, I just kind of went through and gathered up just about PSA 9 and PSA. Yeah, it was. I gathered up all PSA 9 data for all 10 of those cards, and the total value for all 10 of those holos already graded that you could buy right now on eBay as of March 21st, you would spend about $350 for all of those cards in 9s. And the Dark Blastoise makes up for $90 of that. So that doesn't even take into consideration the card grading process of having to send off all 10 of those raw cards and have them all professionally graded by PSA. The lowest price you could do now is $8.50, and that's if that's in a big bulk order. So I was just looking over it. Again, he spent the customer spent $1,950 on 30 packs, and he returned, let's say best case scenario, $350 on graded cards. That's not good. That's not good, Chief. That's really bad. So that is what we call a loss all day. And I was even looking. So again, Rusty said he was charging the guy 65 to 70 a pack. And even if you're on eBay, that's about what you're gonna pay. Like, so I mean, obviously, I would rather pay that from Rusty than just some random, who knows where these packs have been on eBay. Here's 67, 65 best offer, but who really knows where these packs have been and if they're weight or not? So definitely a good deal from Rusty, but it just, again, opening up packs is not the way to go when you're collecting or trying to invest in this hobby. So everyone's chasing after a couple cards in a set and trying to get them high graded, and it's just the probability is just so stacked against you that I just recommend not doing it, not attempting it. If you just want to open up packs just to have fun, go ahead and do it, but I would recommend just weighing them out or just already pre-buying heavies. So this way you know that you're getting a holo and not wasting any more money. And then this doesn't even go over, obviously while TCA sells the packs, he does generate ad revenue, from the actual videos. So you kind of have to look at it that way, and you don't actually get to open the packs. Like he's opening them for you. For me, I would rather, if I'm buying it, I would rather open it. Like I want that nostalgic feeling. I want the enjoyment of opening it. Just seems like that's taken away from you with having them open it. And sure, you get, I don't know what his discount is, but maybe $10 or $5 per pack for him opening it. But I don't know. I think that's majority of the fun there. So again, nothing against TCA, nothing against Rusty here. This is just a classic scenario of buying 30 packs and you get the desired pull rate 1 in 3, and you get back. And keep in mind the the value that I'm giving out here. The all the cards graded are worth $350 in nines. Okay, like that's terrible. And then, if you go over, like, there are other people doing box breaks, and I just watched PokeRev do a Neo Revelation first edition box break, and I just watched a guy have 3 packs opened up at $330 per pack and not get a holo. That's awful. That's such a bad feeling. I don't know, man. Like, I can't even imagine what I would do. And then, I saw some people did pull holos, but they're not worth anything. Like one guy pulled a Blissey, first edition Blissey holographic, which is really hard to get in a 10, and this one has scratches on it. And I mean, you could go online and buy a 9. I think I looked up, it's $50 all day for an already graded card when he just spent $330 and got the same thing. So he spent 330 and got a $50 return. It's not good. It's not good. So that's kind of what this video was just meant to be about. Just kind of, I think that people need to just kind of realize and maybe do some further analysis before jumping in and buying and having people open up these packs for them. It's really fun to watch. Like I enjoy watching it, but at the same time, if that was my money, that's not how I would be investing it. Especially with everything that's going on in the world right now, close to $2,000 would be pretty nice to have right about now. There's many other opportunities. So again, that's all that I want to talk about here. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions on that, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks.